All right. Let's see what we got today. All right. I think we're ready to go. All right. So today, pass blocking, all the pass blocking stuff, pass blocking, screen blocking, blitz pickup, all that kind of stuff. Run through some quick AI, get it down on tape, see if we see anything weird. Maybe talk a little bit about it and why, what it's doing and things like that. Now, just to warn everybody, you're not going to get a video every day. This development is not going to go that fast. I'm just kind of burning through stuff I've already done just to get it on tape so I can fine tune it. Found some stuff in the run blocking yesterday, fixed up that. So it's actually really good for me to speed up development. Even if something I think I've got down, I just put it on tape and then I can kind of look at it and say, oh, what was going in there? Rewind it, play it, look at a different player. Works really well. But it's only going to go this fast when we're doing stuff I've already finished. So, like, the AI is going to go pretty quick. When I actually have to make new stuff, like when we start doing gamepad control, that's going to take a little while to implement because I only work on this a couple hours, an hour or two in the morning before I start work on my other game. Well, not my other game, but I start working on Max Football after that. So anyway, yeah, just so you know, this is not going to always be every day. So we'll just make do with that. But anyway, here we go. We're going to look at just base pass blocking right now. Again, I've kind of juiced up all the blocking and the AI for the offense. It doesn't make sense to debug AI with guys who don't have good AI. So that's what we've done. So the pass blockers have a pretty good advantage. The receivers are a little better. They're running their routes a little crisper than a guy rated in the 60s. The defense is all pretty standard in the 60s or 60s, so that's where we're at right now. All right, so first thing you got to do, let's look at the pass blocking. The theory behind pass blocking is there's this imaginary circle around a quarterback. I think I have it set to like 3 or 4 yards. I don't remember what it is, but there's this, I call it the ideal circle. And anybody in pass block mode is trying to keep anybody else out of that circle. So that's the theory of my pass block AI. All right, so let's run it and see. Again, I got those little lines to show who's blocking who. Ooh, cool. So what you should see is, and these guys will double team. In pass blocking, they'll double team. Run blocking, they won't. Pass blocking, they will, because it doesn't make a lot of sense to have a pass blocker just standing there stupid. They'll double team until there's somebody else to block, and then they'll stop double teaming. So, like, if I load up a different this offense is only 2 rushers against 3 pass blockers. They're gonna hold their own pretty well. I mean, that guy got by. But for the most part, they're gonna do okay. However, if we go 3-on-3, you can see these guys are going to have a little bit harder time because the defense is a little slippery. The linemen are supposed to be rated 80, and the defensive line is supposed to be rated 60, so they shouldn't be getting worked like that. So I might have to look about and see what the deal is there. If it's positioning or if it's reaction time. Yeah, they both just kind of got worked there. All right. So they're pushing out, so you'll see them like they kind of push out. I wonder if that's causing the issue, because what that is them trying to push the defender out of that ideal circle. But I almost wonder if that's causing the defenders to slip by. Interesting. All right, well, let's try this. Let's put the running back into help pass block. It's 3-on-3. I guess you could if it's 3 D linemen on 3 offensive linemen, it makes sense that the defensive line is going to win that battle usually. I'm not sure they should be winning it that easily when the offensive line is that much better. So let's put the running back, and so he's kind of helping out. Okay. Let's do it again. Yeah, see, he's kind of helping out the guy that he looks like he should help out. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought. There's some weird things. I'll have to check the tape. I don't know about that. The punch out, it might be causing problems. All right, so that kind of works. Let's try. Let's do this. Let's blitz this linebacker. So let's blitz him. And let's put the running back in blitz pickup. So how a blitz pickup is different. So if you saw when the running back's in pass block, he just basically tries to keep the circle, right? And whoever it looks like is free or coming free, he's going to try to help out with. That's all he does. He doesn't do anything else. If you put him in blitz pickup, what he'll do is he'll prioritize blocking a blitzer. And if there are no blitzers, he'll just immediately go into pass block like he was before. But if there is a blitzer, he'll, I guess, keep blocking him above any of the D linemen. So that's kind of a way of, putting a guy. If you're playing a team that blitzes pretty heavily, this is a way of saying, okay, well, prioritize that guy. Even if a defensive lineman's going to beat my old lineman, if a blitzer comes, block the blitzer, because teams with outstanding blitzers can become really overpowered unless you account for that. But then at the same time, if there's no blitzer, just help out the offensive line in general pass blocking. So he goes up, and you can see he's kind of shadowing that blitzer. Well, that's how that's supposed to be. But while he's doing that, this guy over here is beating the linemen. Well, all three of them beat their linemen, but this blitzer is getting the attention from the back. So that's how the AI is intended to work. To be honest, I don't know if I love it though. He's basically just shadowing that guy because he knows he's blitzing, but he doesn't know where he's going to blitz from. So what he's doing is he's trying to stay between the blitzer and the quarterback. I don't know. Maybe that's okay. I don't know. But anyway, if I put him in pass block, see, the difference is he's just pass blocking now, and he's not shadowing that blitzer. So I don't know. For this case, I think pass block's probably better on this play. But maybe if I had, maybe if I had, here's something to try. Let's try this. Let's do this. Let's make this a pass play. Let's have one receiver. Oh, shoot. Did that mess that up? Pass play. Let's have one receiver in the route. It's just fine. Just fly out. It doesn't matter. But let's do this. Let's put both of these tight ends in blitz pickup. Let's have the running back be a receiver too. Make him the second. Okay. And let's add some drop back time just so that I know my quarterback's going to be in the pocket. All right. So same play, but now I've got two guys in blitz pickup. One over here where the guy is blitzing, and one over here where nobody's blitzing. So let's see what happens there. I'm not sure what this guy was doing. So this guy is shadowing the blitzer. What the heck was that other guy doing? I think he's just pass blocking. Well, you know what we can do? We can find out. Let's find out what that guy was doing. Yeah, he's in pass block. All right, so he's not blitz picking. He's not picking up the blitz. The other guy is in blitz pickup. All right, so what happens is if there's nobody blitzing to, yeah, I remember adding this. I just wanted to make sure I actually did add it in. The way I'd set up is if there's nobody blitzing on your side of the line, you go into pass block mode. Because what would happen otherwise is this guy would come all the way across and try to pick up the blitz, and he would mess up everybody's pass block. He's still kind of doing that though. So I think there is some path finding and pass block target selection that might need some work here, because I'm not really loving this. Plus, what happens if I do this? Let's put him in pass block. Now, he's the only blitz pickup guy. I mean, from a play design perspective, this is kind of stupid, but let's just see what happens. Yeah, he's going to come all the way across to try to pick that guy out. So I think this is really poor play design, but I think it does show me there's some AI and some target selection that probably needs some work here. So I got a bunch of that on tape. I think we're good there. Blitz pickup needs some work. Let's go to screens. All right, screen plays. I just want a standard defense. I don't need to blow this play up. So how does screen blocking work? Screen blocking, the theory of screen blocking is they'll get out to their spot and then they'll wait and they won't do anything until I throw the ball. And once I throw the ball, they say, all right, it's time to block now. And they go and they hit their guys. This is very similar to run block AI or lead block AI, where I don't want them breaking off their assignments until it's time to break off the assignment. So for lead blocking, it's when you get to the end. For screen blocking, it's you wait till the ball is thrown. So watch. They stand, I throw, and then they go find somebody to block. Now, this has been in there for a really long time, and when I first made it, some of the comments were, well, you know, they should try to block before the ball is thrown. And I can buy that. Like I can see that. But the thing is, you can just do this then. You can just make him a lead blocker then. So if I do this, this guy will wait till it's thrown. This guy will start blocking as soon as it gets there. Now watch the difference. He's already blocking. He's waiting till the ball's thrown. So yeah, you can have both types of blocking. You just got to decide what kind of block do I want him to do. So I purposely did that because, again, it's freedom for designing your plays. You could do something really crazy, like, let's do this. Let's take my offensive lineman. Let's make him an actual lead blocker. We'll put him out here. We'll kind of stretch this out a little bit more. There. So the theory here is he's going to run there, and as soon as he gets here, he's going to find somebody to block, while these two are going to wait till the ball is thrown to try to block somebody. Boom. He's off. They wait. Let's have the quarterback wait another half second just so we can see that better. He's already blocking. These two are waiting. And then as soon as they catch it, everybody's off to the races because it's open field. It's as soon as he catches it, it's basically open field running now, and that's a whole different system where guys basically, hey, find somebody who's not being blocked and go block him. Now, he's got the right guy. Okay, so he is blocking him. All right, it looked weird for a second, like he was doing something wrong. So you could do that. Reset. You could also say, hey, well, you know what? Let's make all three of these guys screen blocks. I don't know. Now they all stand there, throw it, and now it's off to the races, and that guy totally whiffed on his block, but they'll do that. There's also, you may notice that when the linemen are close to the line of scrimmage, they have kind of an advantage over the defense when they're blocking somebody. But as you go downfield, that advantage evaporates. So like you can see, these defensive linemen look slow when they're being blocked over here, but they look a lot faster once the play progresses, and that's because see, they're slow now. Now they kick into speed, and that's because pass blocking in general and run blocking in general give the offensive linemen a much bigger advantage. No, they give them an advantage if there's a skill advantage. If they're equal, there's no advantage. But if the offensive lineman has more skill than the defensive lineman, he gets kind of a strength and speed advantage, but only within a couple of yards of the line of scrimmage. So as you go downfield, defensive players all of a sudden get their true ratings no matter what, and you'll see that's when they start beating blocks. And it's like that because of desktop dynasties, where once a guy got in the open field, touchdown. It was always a touchdown because my blocking advantage would make downfield blocking just like unbeatable. You would have tight ends down here blocking for 30 yards and the guy could never get off the block. Well, then I just basically eliminated that blocking advantage after about, I think it's like 3 yards, maybe 2 yards. It's basically just right around the line of scrimmage. Once you get past that, hey, all bets are off and defensive backs can get around blocks a lot easier then. So that's why it looks the way it does. All right. So screen blocking looks pretty good. Um, let's just to see how badly it blows up. Let's screen block this guy too. Let's pull him out. I don't know, somewhere out here, somewhere in the middle. Everybody's going. He's off to the races. Yeah. Okay. His tackle rating's terrible, but otherwise he would have sacked the quarterback. Yeah, he got him that time. All right. Yeah, they all have bad tackle ratings right now. All right, so that's enough of that play. Let's do the wide receiver screen. So all the same rules apply for wide receiver screens too. So it's just a different way of looking at screenplays. So like if I just prepare this, he comes back here, he waits, throws the ball, and then these guys start blocking. So all the same stuff. Stop. All right. So let's just take this guy and let's actually have him just for fun. Let's do this mix up the block types again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run block him out there. Let's give a little more drop back time. He's coming out. He finds a guy to block. Then I throw. Yeah, that actually works. So I think like by mixing the different block types, you can get some really cool stuff. Yeah, I think it looks like it's working okay. The pass block itself, I think, needs some work. I'm not super happy about it. I mean, look, it's doing what I want it to do. I think it's rough. I think there's some refinement that needs to go on there because I don't like how they're moving. Like, I just think that punch is allowing the lineman to get around them, and that's not what my intent is. Oh, whoops, I forgot to reset. See, that's where me clicking the wrong buttons is messing things up. Yeah, it's like they're in good position for a little bit, and then they like make a punch that seems to miss, and then the lineman gets around them. So there's something to be done there. I'm not quite sure yet what. Um. Anyway, blocking looks like it's working okay. So I'll check the tape, and we'll see what we're gonna do next time.